Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Octo English Academy podcast, the show where we slow English right down, sit with it, feel it, and make it yours. I'm Sophie, and I want you to know, wherever you are listening to this right now, whatever kind of day you are having, I am so glad you are here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jamie, and I second everything Sophie just said. Wherever you are, on the bus, in the kitchen, hiding from your responsibilities, welcome. This is a good place to be.
Hiding from your responsibilities, a completely valid reason to listen to a podcast. We support it fully.
Fully, no judgment.
No judgment whatsoever. Okay, before we begin, the gentle reminder, if this podcast has been helping you, if it is part of your English journey in any way, please hit like, hit subscribe wherever you are listening right now. It takes almost no time and it genuinely changes what we are able to do. It helps more learners find us and building this community, this warm, kind, no pressure English community, that is everything to us. So please, do it. For the learner who has not found us yet, but is going to need this.
Yes, do it for them. And today's episode, I love this topic so much, Sophie, comes from a subscriber who wrote to us and said, I use can for everything. Can I have this? Can you help me? Can we do this? But sometimes I feel like it sounds too direct, too blunt, like I am demanding instead of asking. Is there a softer way? Is that what could is for?
Oh, that question is so perceptive, so self-aware. Because yes, that feeling of sounding more demanding than you mean to, that is a real thing. And it is not about being wrong. Can is not wrong. But there is a difference, a feeling difference, a social difference. And today we are going to feel it.
We are going to feel the difference between direct and warm, between casual and polite, between the everyday request and the gentle, considered ask. No grammar stress, no rules, just social feeling, just real life.
Real life, please. Let's go.
Okay, 2 words. Let's start with the image. Sophie, as always.
Okay, I want you to picture 2 doors. Not the before and after doors from a previous episode. These are different doors. These are the doors you knock on when you need something from someone. The first door is a door you push open directly. You walk in. The request is clear, confident, immediate. Can I come in? You are already halfway through the door as you ask. There's energy there, directness. It is casual. It is comfortable. It assumes a yes.
And the second door?
The second door, you knock a little more gently. You wait a moment. The request is still real, still genuine, but the knocking says, I am considering you. I am aware that you have a choice. I am not pushing through. Could I come in? You are standing outside, hand raised, waiting. The door is yours to open or not. The choice is yours. I'm just asking.
2 doors, 1 push, 1 knock. And in real human interaction, the difference between pushing and knocking matters enormously. Not because pushing is rude. With the right people in the right moment, pushing is perfectly natural. But knowing when to knock changes how people receive you. It changes the whole temperature of the room.
And that's exactly what can and could do. They set the temperature.
Let's take can first. Can is the everyday word, the comfortable word, the word you use with people you know, in situations that feel casual and familiar. It has energy, it has directness, it assumes ease.
Can I borrow your pen? Quick, simple. You and your colleague, no ceremony. Can you pass the salt? At your own dinner table, with your family. Nobody is performing politeness. Everybody is just living. Can we leave a little early today? To a friend, to someone comfortable. The ask is real, but the relationship makes the directness feel natural.
Can is also the word for ability, what you are able to do, what is possible. I can speak 3 languages. Ability, capacity, true fact about yourself. She can run very fast. She has this ability. She's capable of this. Can you swim? Are you able to? Is this something your body knows how to do? This is pure ability, pure possibility, nothing to do with politeness.
And this is important because can wears 2 hats, the ability hat and the request hat. And context usually makes it very clear which hat it is wearing. Can you help me in the middle of a task? That is a request. Can you drive in a conversation about road trips? That is asking about ability. Your ear will almost always know which hat is on.
Now, could. And could is where the warmth lives, the consideration, the softness, the social awareness. Could puts a gentle layer between the request and the person receiving it. It's not weakness, it's not uncertainty, it's care. It says, I am aware that you have a life, a choice, a perspective. I am asking you, not telling you. And I want you to feel that difference.
Could you help me with something? Softer than can you help me? Same request, same genuine need, but the could creates space. It gives the other person room to breathe before they respond. Could I ask you a question? You are checking in before the actual ask. You are considering the person before you make a demand on their attention. Could we move the meeting to Thursday? You are aware this affects someone else. You are asking with that awareness in your voice.
And could is the word for more formal situations, for people you do not know well, for contexts where you want to make a good impression. The job interview, the first meeting with a new colleague, a request to a stranger, a message to someone in authority.
Real life clues. Let's put them side by side in real situations.
Situation 1. You need to leave work early. To your close friend and colleague, can I leave at 4 today? Casual, comfortable, no performance, just asking. To your manager, could I leave a little early today? I have an appointment. The could softens the ask. The explanation adds respect. The whole sentence says, I know you're in charge of this. I'm asking you properly.
Situation 2. You need something in a cafe or restaurant. To a very casual, friendly waiter in a relaxed place, can I get another coffee? Normal, easy, relaxed. To a formal restaurant or a situation where you want to sound polished, could I have another coffee, please? The could and the please together create a warmth and a consideration that the moment deserves.
Situation 3. You're asking for information from a stranger. Can you tell me where the station is? Fine, clear, direct, gets the job done. Could you tell me where the station is? A small shift, but the stranger feels it. They feel that you are considering them, not just using them for information. And people respond to being considered. They open up. They help more warmly.
And here's the thing, and I really want everyone to hear this. Neither word is wrong. Can is not rude. Could is not stiff or overcomplicated. They are tools, and the right tool depends on the moment. Casual moment, close relationship, comfortable setting, can fits perfectly. Formal moment, new person, important context, could changes the temperature. Learn to feel the room, and then choose.
Learn to feel the room. That's the whole skill, really. Not just in English, in any communication, any language. Who is this person to me? What does this moment call for? And then let the word match the answer.
Now, I want to talk about something that makes could even richer, because could is not only for polite requests, it also carries possibility, imagined futures, gentle suggestions, hypothetical moments.
Oh yes, this is one of my favorite things about could. You could try talking to her. A gentle suggestion, not a command. Not you should, which feels like pressure. You could, which feels like an option. Like, here's a door. It exists. You can walk through it or not. Your choice.
We could go somewhere different this weekend. Not a plan, a possibility, an invitation to consider. What if we did this? Just an idea, just a door. She could be right, you know. Possibility, acknowledgement, open-mindedness. Not certainty, but real consideration.
And in moments of comfort, of being there for someone, could is incredibly gentle and warm. You could talk to me about it if you want. Not pressure, not pushing, just the door is open. I'm here. Come in if you want to.
That sentence, you could talk to me about it if you want, I think that might be one of the kindest sentences in English. It offers without demanding. It opens without forcing.
It really is. Okay, let's do the participation moment. Say these sentences with us, right now, out loud.
First, the casual version. Imagine you are with a close friend. You need help carrying something heavy. Say, can you help me with this? It's really heavy.
Say it. Feel the directness, the comfort, the ease. Can.
Now, imagine you're at a new job, first week. You need help from your manager. Same need, different room. Say, could you help me with something when you have a moment?
Say that one. Feel the shift, the softness, the space you just gave them. Could. Same need, different temperature, different door.
Did you feel it? That small shift between the two sentences? That's the whole thing. That's what we are learning today. Not a grammar rule, a social feeling, a room temperature.
Emotional check-in time. Sophie, real talk. Is there a situation in your life where you wish you had used could instead of can? A moment where something came out more direct than you meant it to?
Oh, yes, real answer. Early in my career, I was in a meeting. I was nervous, actually, and when I'm nervous, my directness goes up. And I said to someone quite senior, "Can you explain that again? I did not understand." And I saw their face shift slightly, just slightly, and I thought, oh, that landed harder than I meant it to. Because can you explain that again in a formal meeting to someone senior? It can sound almost like a challenge, like I am questioning their clarity, which I was not at all. If I had said, "Could you say a little more about that? I want to make sure I understand," the whole thing would have felt different, warmer, more collaborative, less like a challenge, more like genuine curiosity.
That is such a real example, and I think a lot of people have had that moment where the intention was good, but the word choice shifted the temperature in the room.
Exactly. And the thing is, no one told me I was wrong. I was not wrong, but I felt it, and feeling it is how you learn.
My turn. Mine is less professional and more domestic. I once said to someone I had just met at a dinner very early in the friendship, "Can you pass me that?" And the way I said it was very flat, very transactional. And the person passed it without a word, and we had this tiny awkward moment. And I thought, I did not mean to be cold. I just defaulted to casual before the relationship had earned casual, before we had built the comfort that makes directness feel warm instead of abrupt. Could you pass me that? Or even just adding please would have bridged the gap between where we were and where my language assumed we were.
Before the relationship had earned casual. Jamie, that is such a wise way to put it. And I think that is the real lesson underneath today's topic. Not just use could in formal situations, but let your language reflect the relationship you actually have, not the one you assume you have.
Let your language reflect the relationship you actually have. Write that down.
Please write that down. Okay. Your turn, everyone listening. Think about a moment, recent or not, where the temperature of your words did not quite match the room, where you were more casual than the moment needed or more formal than it needed. You do not have to say it out loud, just notice it. Just think, how would I say that now, knowing what I know? Because that noticing, that reflection, that's real growth.
All right, mistake correction. As always, warmth first. These are the mistakes of someone who is using English in real situations, real courage, real communication. Let's just gently fine-tune.
Let's fix them gently. Mistake number 1. Someone wants to ask permission in a formal or professional context. They say, "Can I to use the bathroom?" or "Can I to ask something?" The feeling is right, it's a request, a check-in, a moment of consideration, but the little word to has sneaked in after can and could, and it doesn't belong there.
So after can and could, the action word comes in its simplest base form. No to, no extra signal needed. Can and could carry all the permission energy themselves. They don't need help. Can I use the bathroom? Clean, no to. Could I ask you something? Smooth, no to. Can you help me? Could you explain that? Every time the action word comes clean, no to between them.
Think of can and could as the door handle, and the action word as the door. The handle works the door directly. You don't need anything in between. Put something in between the handle and the door, and the whole mechanism jams.
The mechanism jams, I felt that. Mistake number 2. This one is about using could in a way that accidentally sounds like doubt instead of politeness. Someone says, "Could you be the manager?" when they mean, "Are you the manager?" And the could there sounds like genuine uncertainty. Like, is it possible that you are? Are you? Perhaps? Maybe. It creates a strange question when a direct one was needed.
Right. So could for requests is beautiful and warm, but could for direct factual questions, are you this person? Is this the right floor? It can accidentally sound like you're unsure of reality, like you're questioning whether this person actually exists in this role. For direct factual questions, are you the manager or is this the right floor? Keep could for requests, suggestions, and possibilities, not for facts.
Could is for feelings and requests. Direct facts prefer direct questions. That's a good clean line to feel.
Mistake number 3. Overusing could in situations where can would feel more natural and human. And the result is that the speaker sounds overly stiff, like they're performing politeness rather than feeling it. Someone says to their best friend, "Could you pass me the remote, please?" And their friend looks at them with that look.
That look that says, "Are you okay? Why are you being so formal?"
Exactly. Because could, with close friends in casual moments, it can create distance where there should be ease. It can make the relationship feel more formal than it is, and that's its own kind of mismatch.
So the rule of feeling is this. In casual relationships, casual moments, can is warm, can is close, can is real. The goal is never maximum politeness in every situation. The goal is the right temperature for the right room. With your best friend, can you pass me the remote? Natural, warm, comfortable. With your professor, could you explain that concept again? Considerate, respectful. Neither is more correct, both are right, in their right room.
Confidence moment. Here we go. Say this with us, right now, out loud.
Can I ask for help when I need it? And could I do it with confidence?
Say it again. Can I ask for help when I need it? And could I do it with confidence?
Feel both words. Can I ask? Direct, real, a genuine permission you give yourself. Could I do it? The gentle possibility, the door you're nudging open, not demanding it of yourself, just asking, is this possible? Could this be me?
And the answer to both is yes. You can ask for help, and you could, with time and practice and episodes like this one, do it with more and more confidence. Both true, both yours.
Let's close with our story. One character, one journey. Can and could moving through a real human day.
His name is Elias. He's new to the city, new to the job, new to speaking English in professional situations, which feels different from speaking it at home or in class.
On his first day, he walked into the office and said to the person at the desk, "Could I ask where I should go? It's my first day." The could carried his consideration, his awareness that he was in someone else's space, and the woman at the desk smiled and pointed the way. Something about the could made the moment warm, made her glad to help.
In the afternoon, he sat next to a colleague his own age, someone who had the same slightly overwhelmed energy of a new person, and said, "Can I ask you something? I'm a little confused about this system." No ceremony, just one new person to another. The can felt right. It said, "We're the same. This doesn't need formality, just honesty."
And at the end of the day, his manager stopped by and said, "How was your first day?" And Elias thought about it and said, "It was a lot to take in, but I think I could get used to this. I think it could become something good."
Not it will, not I'm sure, but could. Possibility. Honest hope without overclaiming. The gentle door nudged open. I think it could become something good. And that's not uncertainty. That's wisdom. That's the soft, real language of someone standing at the beginning of something and speaking about it honestly.
Could I ask? Polite, warm, considerate. The new space, the careful knock. Can I ask? Casual, close, comfortable. The new friendship, the easy push. Could get used to this. Could become something good. Possibility, hope spoken softly. Not demand, not performance. Just a door open just enough.
And that's can and could. Not opposites, not one better than the other. Two tools, two temperatures. Two ways of moving through a human day with awareness of yourself and awareness of the people around you.
Silence is more dangerous than a wrong sentence, always. So ask, request, suggest. Could you? Can you? Either one. The asking is always more important than the perfect word.
And the more you speak, the more you feel the room. And the more you feel the room, the more naturally the right word comes. That's not grammar. That's just being human in a language.
Not perfect, but confident every time.
If today helped, if the two doors finally feel different, if you can feel the push and the knock, please share this episode, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us about a moment where you felt the difference between casual and polite. We want to hear your stories. We always do.
We always do. Thank you to the subscriber who sent us that message. You noticed something real about yourself, that you wanted more range, more warmth, more social awareness in your English, and that kind of self-awareness is already most of the work.
Most of the work, truly. Until next time,
Know your room
choose your temperature.
and keep knocking on doors.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.